Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am playing Cricket Captain 2025, my Australia save. In the first test, Australia defeated the West Indies by 226 runs. We're moving to the second test of 3. Let's check out the lineups for the West Indies. Brathwaite, Louis, Imlach, who scored 100, De Silva, Hodge, Andrew Holder, Joseph Warwick, and Seals and Roach for Australia. Khawaja, Constas, Inglis, Smith, Head, Green, Carey, Cummins, Stark. Kuhnemann replaces Lyon, and Josh Hazlewood heads for Australia. They've won the toss. Definitely should look to bat on a pretty good deck. Looking to get a good score here against the West Indies. The pitch is looking good. Khawaja and young Sammy Constance, just 19 years of age, smashing one down the ground. Be looking for some runs on the board to the start of his test career. Well, that was nipped in and Constance is out. Not the start he was looking for. 1 for 26 Australia. In comes Josh Inglis looking to establish himself at number 3. He's caught it short leg for a golden duck. Josh Inglis on your way. 2 for 26 Australia. In comes Steve Smith. Hopefully he can last a little bit longer than Inglis. Getting himself into the crease. Short ball by Warwick and cut away by Smith. Great average of 57. Roach into Smith, he's cut one in. Smith's out. Early trouble for Australia. 3 for 47. Smith struggling to get going. 8 of 48 balls. In comes the man, Travis Head. 3 centuries in his past 3 innings. Didn't have to bat in that second innings. In the World Test Championship final. Be looking to add more runs against one of his favourite opponents, the West Indies. Khawaja lofts one over. Head comes down the wicket. Hang on, he's stumped. Imlach takes off the bails. 4 for 52 Australia in some early trouble. Cam Green needing to stabilise the innings. Lunch on day 1. West Indies will be very pleased with themselves. 4 for 69. Seals 2 for 20. Green's looking to counter-attack with a very, very aggressive field. Khawaja looking to anchor in. He just bats slow and steady, very methodical. Here's Khawaja whipping one through to the leg side. He's nearing 50. Sets off for a 2. Hang on, he's in trouble. It's a direct hit from the deep. Khawaja, what have you done? Run out for 47 off 118 balls. Just shy of his 50. 5 for 118. In comes Carey. Hang on, that's straightened by Warwick and that's out as well. LBW. Australia sinking to 6 for 118. We've seen these collapses recently. Going to have to rely on some lower order. It's just the bowlers to come. Captain Pat and Cam Green. What can these two do at the crease? That's plumb as well. Green's out. 7 for 119. Cameron Green was the hope here with the tail. He's been dismissed. Warwick is on fire for the West Indies. It's all happening. The tension, the drama, the buzz, the atmosphere. Green goes for an aggressive 42 off 43. Stark flicks one over extra cover. What can they do? Warwick to Cummins. He's looking to be aggressive as well to Warwick. Up to 160 the Australians. Good little partnership here between Stark and Cummins. They've put on about 40-45 runs. Maybe 50 runs. After the break, Stark is gone. LBW, these Australians keep putting their pads in front of the stumps and missing the ball. 8 for 190. West Indies looking to wrap this up quickly. Cummins still hanging in though. He's on 47. Approaching a 50. Drives it through the offside. And that's 50 for Captain Pat. What a captain's innings. He's holding on. There's an edge from Kuhnemann. Added a few runs with Cummins, but he's gone. 8 for 200. 9 for 208. The innings should be wrapped up soon. Cummins flicks one through to the leg side. He's going to look to be aggressive. He's at LBW, he looks to be just outside the line. Hazlewood pushing one through the offside for 4. Very unlike Hazlewood. 240 the Australians. Cummins hitting one down the ground. These are very vital runs. These two have put on a good partnership for the 10th wicket. Still going. Oh, it's cut into Cummins. That's got to be gone. Paddy is on his way. Excellent innings. Really rescued the innings from dire straits at 7 for about 118. At one stage, the Australians, Pat Cummins, 89 of 145 balls. What a rescue effort. There should be just 1 over left in the day. Look at that bottom order, 30 from Stark. Look at those last 3 wickets, putting on 143 for the final 3. Well done, Cummins and Mitchell Stark. 1 over to go. That's Sears in, beats the outside edge. Is Brathwaite out? He is not. And that's the end of day one. Australia will feel like they've recovered well, but the West Indies, I would say, take a slight advantage into day two. They'll be looking to bat well. 5 for Jaden Seals. Stark brings it into Louis, cleans him up. Louis on his way for just 6 runs. Imlat should be in the keeper. Made a magnificent century in the first test. What can he do in the second? Cam Green getting an early bowl. Whips through the onside. Been struggling to get wickets, Cameron Green. There is a 5th bowler to take a few. Here's Kuhneman. Reverse sweep away by Brathwaite. He's replaced Nathan Lyon. Will he replace him just for this test, or will this be the start of a long career for Kuhneman? Not long if he keeps getting smashed all over the park. Good start by the West Indies. 1 for 66. Kuhneman to Carlos Brathwaite. Oh, Craig Brathwaite, and he's ripped through him. Kuhneman gets his first wicket, returning to the team after some tests in Sri Lanka. Well, that's nice and straight. He's mirroring Jamel Warrican. Full and straight, and LBW plumb in front. No need to refer that one to the DRS. That is gone. 38 for Imlach. A pretty tidy innings. Whipped through the onside off Kuhneman by Josh De Silva. Another keeper in the side. Oh, that's a pie from Cummins. Smashed away. De Silva plays it through the onside. Good partnership building for the West Indies. You're looking to chase down this advantage of Australia, but Hazelwood's got one through. Kaveem Hodge. He'd been making some runs. 37 handy, but they need some more substantial innings than just a few handy 30s and 40s. Andrew, he has struggled, and he has gone for just 1. Did not last long. Here's Kuhneman back. Oh, a Doosra. One that goes the other way. Reverse sweep by Josh De Silva. He's put that into the stands. A massive 6. 5 for 158, the West Indies. Just 100 behind Australia now. Jason Holder, he's come out of his crease and he's stumped by Kuhneman. I believe that's his 3rd wicket. Well done, Matty Kuhneman. 3 for 44, 14 overs. Spinning another one. Ayers caught it short leg. That's his 4th. Alzari Joseph goes. Looks like Australia might be heading in with a little bit of a lead. That looked very surprising. It's T, 7 for 171, still 91 runs. Australia will be looking to mop up this tail, and Cummins accounts for Josh De Silva, probably their last hope. He edges for a well-made 52, but no one could go on for a big score for the West Indies. That looks to be going down leg. Oh, hang on, it's been given by the umpire. Oh, that looked a rough decision, and it's true, it has gone down leg, missing leg stump. No DRS here in Cricket Captain. Too hard to implement, but Warrican on his way for 3. Jaden Seals has been ripped out, and somehow Australia, after being 7 for 118, suddenly have an 80-run lead. 4 for Kuhneman, 3 for Cummins. Good work all round by the bowlers, except for Green, who doesn't seem to be getting any wickets at all. I think he's got 1 wicket in these 3 test matches so far. What can Costas do? It'd be interesting to see what target they'd like to set the West Indies. Because I think for the West Indies, anything over perhaps 300 could be a challenge. And Australia have gone along here to 46 before Khawaja has been bowled by Jaden Seals. He seems to get so many wickets, Jaden Seals. He's their strike bowler. Here's Josh Inglis. Hang on, it's a golden duck again. He's got a king pair. He's hit a full toss to silly mid-on. Josh Inglis trying to replace Marnus Labuschagne. He's made 729. Golden duck, golden duck. Just what the Windies wanted. Consis is motoring along. And remember, they've got the 80-run lead. It's about 140 ahead now, Australia. That looks pretty close. Smith looks LBW. He does get out LBW a lot, shuffling across the stumps. That is plumb. Middle of middle stump from Steve Smith. Just 4. Travis Head. 100, 100, 100, and then out early. This is the end of day 2. 3 for 64, 144 ahead. Probably looking, WinViz 97.5% Australia. Probably fair. They'll be looking to push well above 300. Little dab by Head. He'll be nice and aggressive. Sammy Constance looking to advance his score, and he's been dropped at mid-off. It stunned me into silence. Sammy's been chipping in, no big scores just yet. but playing nicely in the second innings. It's kind of where the West Indies let themselves down in the first test. In that second innings, allowed Australia to get away as Constance brings up his 50. And plays a beautiful on drive down the ground to Jaden Seals, and he has been the danger man, Seals, along with Warrican in the first innings. No short leg. Maybe a mistake to push that field out. They need to be aggressive. Take those chances. There's no slips. They don't need a slip because Kemar Roach has got Constance. Just Imlach was needed there, the keeper. 79 by Sammy, still looking for his first test match. 100. Head misses one. Oh, that's come in. Well bowled, Azari Joseph. Head's on his way. 39. Australia 238 runs ahead. West Indies will be looking to try and get these 5 wickets quickly. Keep it under a 300 run lead. And maybe they've got a chance to chase that down. But you've got 2 very good batters in Green and Carey. And don't forget, Cummins made 89 in the first innings. So what's going to happen here? 5 for 174. Green plays it down the ground. Looks to be close to a run out. I think he's just snuck in. Just 17 for Green. No ball by Jaden Seals. That's not very helpful. Runs ticking along now for Australia. West Indies getting a little bit worried. Nice cut shot by Carey. These two really holding the innings together. Just past Green's outside edge. Moved into the 40s each. Oh, it's a terrible miss by Imlach. 49 for Green. Dabs it to the offside. Brings up a 50. Very, very valuable for Australia. That leads push well above 300 now. It's going to be very difficult for the West Indies. Carey's pushed into the offside. Little dab and he reaches his 50. So 100 runs between the pair. Seems to be pushing the game beyond the reach of the Windies. 347 in front. Carey and Green look in absolute complete control. This game has turned from Australia 7 down for 118 in the first innings. These two absolutely pummeling a tired West Indies attack. Going for a lot of runs and over. That is 14 runs. A huge 6 by Cam Green. He'll be closing in on 100. It's an all-time partnership record. Green and Carey 169 at Trinidad. No one's made more. 86 for Green, 77 for Carey. They are batting with intent. Down the ground, that's a 6 from Carey. Oh, I think it was a 4. Landed just in front of the rope. Hang on, is that out by Green? Perhaps just missing leg stump. 96 for the big Green machine. Pushes it through the offside. Is this the moment? He's raised the bat. Before it even reached the rope, he was confident it was going to the fence. 101 from Cam Green. Carey 94. What can he do? Well, he can't reach the 100. That looks very close indeed. That's gone. Carey out 94. He can't believe it. He's missed one coming back onto the off stumps. Is that Jaden Seals again? He's taking all the wickets. Oh no, it was Jason Holder. Jason Holder gets Carey for 94. What a partnership. Nearly 200 runs. Warrican to Green, and the man from the first innings, Cummins, comes in a much stronger position. I think Green's got no time to waste around. That's a monster 6. Pushes it down the ground. This over. How many from this over? 12, 20, 24 from the over from Cam Green. 2 6s, 3 4s. The poor West Indies are struggling. When can they get off the field? Cummins joins the party. A cut shot 6 of his own. Cam Green another 6. The man is a machine. He's gone into overdrive. Green through third man area, and that brings up his 150. That was very quick between 100 and 150 for Cam Green. He's moved very quickly. There's just 1 over left in the day. Time to have a big slog. You got to think Australia might have enough runs on the board. Another 6 from Green. And I think that's all she wrote at the end of day 3. Australia 516 runs ahead. Going to declare 6 sessions to bowl the West Indies out. What can they do? What a magnificent innings. What was that partnership? 201 runs between Green and Carey. Brathwaite, he's not usually aggressive. He's tried to cut it over. He's out. Louis tries to hit over mid-off. They've both been caught by Khawaja. Hazelwood to De Silva, flicks one away. Need to anchor in and try and get some runs. I know we're going into that third test. De Silva's been ripped through. They need some players to make some runs going into Test Match 3. Kaveem Hodges out. It's all crumbling. It's all falling apart from the West Indies. It started so promisingly, but at 4 for 38 and 39, they've got a lot of work to do to salvage some of this Test match. Kuhnemann gets Imlach. He's batted so well in the first 2 tests. He's gone for just 14. The West Indies are going down and going down quickly. Lunch on day 4. 5 wickets fell in that first session. Cummins gets Holder. 6 for 76. Can any of the bowlers show a bit of fight? Andrew's been struggling. Gets one away off Kuhnemann. Kuhnemann's bowled really, really well. I have to think it's going to be hard to get Nathan Lyon back in the team unless it's a turning pitch and Australia can play 2 spinners. I'm not sure if Australia can pick Lyon over Kuhnemann in this form as Stark gets Warwick and made a handy 40 in the first test. Andrews shuffled in front of the stumps. Not what the Windies want. Just 1 wicket away, Australia. Kuhnemann takes another wicket. It's been very impressive. That's his 7th for the match. 3 for 24. Can he take 4? Will it be 8 for the match? Reverse sweep off the gloves. Into the fielder's hands. And Australia are victorious. They go 2 up in the series. Seals just the 9. 4 for 29, Kuhnemann. Great bowling performance all round by the 4 strike bowlers. No one could really get going for the Windies except Andrew with 37. Man of the match, Cam Green for his 158 not out. Australia 7 for 119. It was Cummins. Maybe should get man of the match for his 89, and I'm sure he got some wickets as well. There you go, 3 wickets for Cummins, 89. 3 wickets in the first dig. Josh De Silva batted well. Kuhnemann 4 wickets, very impressive. The second innings, Green and Carey, 201 run partnership. 158 not out for Green. And in the second innings, Australia mopping up the West Indies as they needed well over 500. I mean, Cummins got 1 more wicket, so 4 wickets and 89 for Cummins. But Green, well done. And Australia moved 2-0 ahead. If you did enjoy the video, flick a like down the bottom. Check out the series. Comment back. Until next time, have a very wonderful day, and I'll see you next time for the 3rd test.